yang putih, baju dipakai pergi sembahyang. Allah kasih, Muhammad kasih, Rasulullah terlalu sayang.
Today, I would like to introduce you to a unique and fascinating traditional Malay performance called Tarian Dabus. This is not just an ordinary dance, it is a blend of culture, martial arts, and spirituality. Originating from the state of Perak, especially in the district of Manjung, Dabus has its roots in Islamic teachings brought by Middle Eastern missionaries centuries ago. What makes Dabus truly special is how it combines rhythmic movement with the chanting of prayers and praise to Allah. It is performed not only to entertain, but also to strengthen the spirit by build courage and connect the performer with a higher spiritual purpose. Dabus is a powerful example of how culture and faith can come together in one beautiful tradition. Today, I would like to introduce you to a unique and fascinating traditional Malay performance called Tarian Dabus. This is not just an ordinary dance, it is a blend of culture, martial arts, and spirituality. Originating from the state of Perak, especially in the district of Manjung, Dabus has its roots in Islamic teachings brought by Middle Eastern missionaries centuries ago. What makes Dabus truly special is how it combines rhythmic movement with the chanting of prayers and praise to Allah. It is performed not only to entertain, but also to strengthen the spirit by build courage and connect the performer with a higher spiritual purpose. Dabus is a powerful example of how culture and faith can come together in one beautiful tradition.
Equipment in Dabus dance. Anak Dabus is a traditional weapon used in the Dabus dance of Perak, Malaysia. It's more than just a tool, it's a symbol of bravery, spirituality and the heritage of Malay warriors. Physically, the Anak Dabus is about 15 to 30 centimeters long. It's made of iron or steel with a sharp pointed blade. The handle is either wooden or metal, often wrapped in cloth or rope to ensure better grip and comfort. In the performance, this weapon used for self-stabbing, usually on the arms, chest or cheeks, by dancers who are believed to be spiritually protected. This act is not a trick but a powerful expression of courage and spiritual strength. Due to its sacred nature, the Anak Dabus is only handled by trained and experienced performers. It's always done under strict supervision and never used casually or by the public. In conclusion, the Dabus is more than just a weapon. It is a spiritual and cultural icon that represents strength, discipline, and the identity of Malaysia traditional performance.
Choreography is combines graceful movements, the use of traditional weapons like the Anak Dabus and swords, and spiritual chants to create a powerful and meaningful performance. The choreography of Dabus includes several key elements. First, we have pattern movements. The performance usually starts with the dancer forming lines or semicircles. These movements are accompanied by rhythm drum beats and zikir, spiritual chants that set the tone of the dance. Next, the dancer performs steps and swings. These are inspired by traditional Malay martial art known as silat. The steps are precise and coordinate, while the dancers swing their arm and weapon in time with the music. Then comes the most dramatic part, the self-piercing act. In this moment, the dancer pierces the bodies using the Anak Dabus, but amazingly, they show no sign of injury. This act symbolizes spiritual strength and inner protection believed to be gained through prayer and rituals. Lastly, the dancer performs spinning and energetic movements. This fast, rhythm spin and expressive gesture show the dancer's inner energy, passion and connection to the spiritual world. The choreography in the Dabus dance reflect not only physical discipline and coordination, but also the spiritual strength and cultural richness of the Malay people in Perak. It is a truly living heritage that continues to inspire and fascinate audience today.
as a performance called the warrior dance. The clothing worn is to showcase the characteristic of Malay clothing from the past, like the heroes who descend from the arena. The early dancer clothing was usually black and among other things. It was intended to evoke the element of strength since it was the color of the Malay chieftains' clothing in the past. However, this color is not a must and there are no mandatory requirements regarding the color and type of clothing. Male dancers in the Dabus dance usually wear complete clothing that reflects the identity of a warrior. Their clothing consists of a Malay dress, long pant, sampan and tanja, symbolizing the strength of a chieftain. Meanwhile, female dancers appear like Sri Kandi, taking inspiration from traditional clothing element of the Princess of Perak known as the Princess Lima Purut clothing. These clothing include a baju kurung cekak musang, aceh pants, and samping dagang luar, which are enhanced with a belt. Nowadays, most female dancers also complete their appearance with a black headscarf that cover the chest, highlighting modesty in their style of dressing.
The meaning and purpose of the Darbus dance. The Darbus dance is a form of traditional art that holds its own meaning and purpose in the life of the Malay community, especially in the state of Perak. This dance is not merely a form of entertainment but carries symbolic values closely related to religious, social and cultural aspects. In terms of purpose, the Darbus dance functions as a medium to entertain the community during various events such as feasts, religious celebrations and traditional ceremonies. It also serves as a channel to convey spiritual message when accompanied by praises to God and the Prophet. In addition, this dance encourages group participation, which helps to strengthen social bonds within the community. It is also a means to preserve cultural heritage from being forgotten, especially among the younger generation. The meaning contained in the Darbus dance is profound. It reflects the spirit of unity and discipline through synchronous and orderly movements. The lively yet balanced rhythm symbolizes harmony between the spiritual and physical aspects of life. Furthermore, this dance represents the openness of Malay culture in accepting external influences while maintaining local and Islamic values.
In conclusion, the Dabus dance is not a purely entertainment dance, but this dance has a role and its contribution in maintaining and raising the dignity of the nation is quite large and very meaningful for the state of Perak in particular. The art of Dabus dance must be maintained so that the future generation will know this dance art. In addition, everyone must also be together in maintaining the art of Dabus dance so that it will last forever. I think that's all for us. Thank you.